She's here.
She's here. Fab. I'll go and brief her up then. So,
do you want me to stay here? Stay here?
yeah, just stay here. And then as soon as she comes in, I'll guide us through.
Okay.
Because I'll see what he does here,
Yeah.
knowing that there's somebody else there.
Yeah.
And then whether I want her to come a bit closer, and then see what happens there. What I want to try and do is make it as normal as possible.
Okay.
So, if you stay here, Joe, and then you just chat to her, make her a cup of tea or something. I asked her what she wants. Just a cup of tea. So, and just try and make it as normal as possible.
Okay.
So he's not. Otherwise, what we'll do is we'll all go silent and just stare at him and wait for the reaction.
Really freak him out.
Yeah, which is going to freak him out. He's going to be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Watch as much as try and do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just need to see exactly what he's doing because I don't know what he's doing. So,
Yeah.
and she's in the other group of friends. He's actually fine with.
Yeah. Yeah. Although actually, the one that he had been. It's kind of a group of 4, if you like, and there's the one that he like really loves and is really happy with. One that he used to really be really fond of, and then we hadn't seen her for a while. And the last time he saw her, he was quite reactive to her as well. And then Izzy, who was just never.
So there's one thing where we can get him guaranteed. We'll get him used to Izzy. Not today necessarily, but we will.
Yeah.
Because it's a given that. Once they get used to it, they'll get used to it, and that's fine. And that's something that can be tricky with things like daycare. People go, "Oh my God, the dog's amazing with the dog." Well, they're amazing because they get used to the dogs.
Yeah,
They know those dogs.
Yeah.
Bring them to a separate dog with no knowing of who that dog is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just rearranging the phone.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just sort. Try and calm down.
Good. Sit down. Good.
The other way so we can't. Okay, so what we want is a reward system instead. Okay, so he needs to not do it, not do his behaviour, reward. We can say, no, we've got it, but he has to work for it. But we don't want to sit in is not what we want to do. We want to use it to get his attention back and then give it to him. We first of all have to stop him and then tell him this is what we want. So, okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to use this entire distance.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and get closer and closer and closer. Okay, each time he makes a mistake, I'm going to come away, I'm going to repeat it.
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat it until he gets it right, and then when he gets it right, I'll reward him. So he learns that by doing a certain thing, he's going to get the reward. Okay? Felix. Hey. Okay, so we walk forward. And back to the boy. Good. Well done. I don't want him to pull me there, because obviously him pulling me there is him taking control of what's happening, and right now his decision making is not correct.
No.
Okay. I don't feel that he's not stressing enough for. Yes, good. Well done. Yeah, absolutely. So we want to counter condition that, change that. I would say, based on his personality and knowing him, there's an element of curiosity and wanting to actually get to know Izzy. So I think there's a bit of a.
There's a fight going on in his brain.
Exactly. It's like, I want to do it, but actually I don't know who you are, and I've learned to do this with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue doing it.
Yeah.
So really important though. We're using the food as a reward, not a distraction now. A distraction is fine if it's short term.
Sure.
But and it was fine to do that. I'm not this. You have to do this. Whether he wants it enough, though, we may have to change the value.
Okay.
Okay. So although we've been using food his own food as a reward,
Yeah.
you may want to up it.
something a bit.
Yeah, something that he really wants.
So
I don't know if
leftover
we...
chicken in the fridge.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll go with
grab that.
Let me see what he does first. Let's try with a lower
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
Because if it works with this, great.
Yeah.
But if we're not quite getting it, because we know he's food motivated,
Yeah.
we'll use a higher
That might
value,
be
something
nice. Yeah.
we'll up the stakes a bit. Slowly, slowly. Good. Well done. Well done.
So, they forget they actually work for a charity.
Good job. Good boy.
Can't deal with that.
No. It's not how we do, is it? No. What's really important is Izzy never actually retreats.
No. She was doing what she was doing.
Yeah, and if
It's
she
him that
retreats, yeah, absolutely. Well, if she retreats, then it's just a negative reinforcer. So he's going to learn. Well, he's going to learn that by barking and reacting the way he does, they go away. So the aversive stimuli goes.
Yeah.
He then intensifies that next time because he knows it worked.
Yes.
But he wants to go to her.
Yeah.
He's not trying to escape or evade her. He's trying to go there.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm feeling that he probably wants to say hello, and then he's stuck. And as you say, he's fighting him. He's fighting his own feelings.
Yeah.
Good. Well done. Okay, we're gonna have to bang. He's not taking this. So if we can get that chicken, that'd be amazing. Give you some chicken instead, shall we, mate? See if that makes this any better. Wait. Wait. Okay, let's put it back instead. Okay. Yes. Oh, this is really what you want now, isn't it?
There we go. This is me. Hello. Where can I put these when this is going to be? Nowhere.
I'm not sure anywhere is.
That's the one without sugar.
Well done.
And this
So
is
I'm
the one.
just teasing him a little bit.
Yeah. So he knows you've got.
He knows I got it. Slowly. Okay, so we got so far there, and then he cured Izzy.
So he did a little.
So he did a little bit of a grunt, bit of a bark, bit of a, that's enough for me to say, no, I don't. That's not what we want. We don't want that aggressive behaviour.
Yeah.
And let's do it again. But he's not going to get the food until he does that same thing and doesn't react. Okay. Yes, good. Well done. Good job. Always when I say yes, I want to retreat and come back.
Okay.
Come back to that. So if we say that's his threshold right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to push it. I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
Once I reach that point, I then want to retreat to say that's exactly what. Well done. Come away and let's have
Got the
fun.
reward.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good.
And then let's go back. That's good stuff. And the more we repeat that exact same thing,
Yeah.
the more he's gonna. You're gonna have to relay all this back. Good job we got it on camera. We're gonna have to relay it all back to Beth as well. All right. So the only time I'm gonna ask him to settle, sit, or do something is when I want to start the training. Once I'm in it. Well, it's just a really calming down there. But once I'm in it, then I'm just focusing on don't react, come back, don't react, come back, don't react, reward, blah blah blah. Okay. Yes, good job, well done. So there he knows. For me, he immediately knew I was going to do something with him at that point.
Because he felt like he'd done it there before. So
Yeah, so he was there. He knew he'd done it before, only once maybe, but he'd done it before, and that's enough for him to go. Well, I knew I had something here, so I'm gonna get ready for it, and that's what I'm watching for. I'm watching. Is he listening to Izzy now, or is he
now
100% on this? But I want him to know Izzy is there. That's really important. If he doesn't know she's there,
Yeah. Then he's not there.
he's not actually learning that what he's doing is because.
So then I
Izzy's
suppose
doing it.
the closer you get to the gate, the more he'll hear
Absolutely,
that.
yeah. So we're getting to that threshold. If you remember me talking about 1 to 5, you're always kind of going to hover around that 4 or 5, and then that's going to reduce. I'm not suggesting he's going to reduce that quickly, but we're going to go with whatever he's offering. The thing is, we'll do this now in this session. The next session, he may do it all over again, and we have to start again. But over time, that threshold will permanently reduce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, good job, well done. I mean, he's watching me all the way there.
Yeah.
Yes, he knows I got chicken, and that's fine. I don't mind that he knows I got it.
Yeah.
But I also know that he knows that Izzy's in there.
Yes. But he's alright about it.
But he's fine about it. So,
You've got things, yeah.
and we want to do it to the point where, as I say, that 4 or 5 point, where we know he's not going to fail it so much. But
Just reduce the failures.
yeah,
as
but
much as
unfortunately,
possible.
threshold is not robotic. It varies. Izzy's only going to do one slight different noise in there,
Yeah.
and boom, we could already be within the zone where he's got, I don't like what she's just done, and I'm going to react to that. So unfortunately, it just happens, and we just
go with it.
yes, good job, well done, good boy. Yeah. And we make it a big thing. It's not a big thing, really, but it is for him, and it is for your experience of what he's doing.
Exactly.
You know, he's sniffing away, he's wagging his bum. He knows she's in there.
Yeah.
This for me doesn't scream I'm stressed.
No.
This just says that he's just not.
He's all about the chicken.
But he is, and that's fine. You know, he's doing what he was doing when Izzy wasn't here.
Yeah.
You know, and still Izzy's out there, so it's good. Yeah, good job, well done, good boy, well done. Yes, good job. Okay, so we're closing that.
Yeah.
Lick my fingers as well. I'm going to swap them in because I just want to explain to Izzy and reset the camera.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. Can I now ask you to come into sight? Continue talking, you're doing a fantastic job of eating that fudge as well. I see you with us. No, I'm fine. Can you just stand, what I'm going to do is stand literally on the fridge and kind of lean against the fridge that way. Yeah, as natural as you can. As natural as you can to get this thing. And as we're coming to this point now, we're coming here, okay, and he's completely focused on what I'm doing. Albeit, yes, we've got chicken, but he is focused on what I'm doing.